Alright, after going back and forth trying to decide what to do about the door situation, I decided to go ahead and use hinge doors. These are really cheap floppy doors built with the cheap little thin wood there. I did that because I wanted to save money, essentially. And also wanted to make things light enough that the cheap little hinges that I was going to put on here could hold it up. I thought about making a sliding door because it was hitting this top part. You know, it swung out and was hitting right here. Then I ended up just cutting this. Use a chainsaw and just cut that right through. So now it swings open, and we sort of have a door. Not even going to have a... I'm going to put a little locking latch thingy here, but it's not really going to lock, just to hold it in place. This building obviously is not going to be secure. But, you know, even if you lock the door, they could just go through the windows. It's so flimsy, so not built very secure, and the reason is just budget mostly. I kind of ran out of money as far as putting into this place. So we're going to go ahead and just try to finish it up with what we can and try to keep costs at a minimum. So that means these flimsy little doors right here instead of solid doors. You know, but at least they work. And what I'll be doing is putting a mosquito netting screen here to help keep the bugs out. But the doors should kind of make you feel a little bit more secure and kind of maybe keep the animals out. I may put another bracing piece here on the bottom, diagonal or something, to help make it a little bit more stable. I bought a lot of these little boards. They're only like $1.10 each. I also went with this board here, this thin stuff, to make the doors because it's like $10 for the sheet versus $15. I think it was $11 or $12 for the big one, which is about the same. And I could have just went with a solid big piece, but I think it would have been harder to mount and make it stay in place with the hinges unless I got stronger hinges, raising the cost up, and it added all sorts of complications I didn't want to deal with. So we're just going to go with the cheapy doors. If I have to later and get some funds, maybe I will upgrade the doors, but for now I think these will do. So we'll have these two swinging doors up front, and I got this other one here. This is kind of how it was built. I basically cut the panel to the width of the door. Then I cut the framing and built the framing around the panel. This one's going to go into this back door here, which is already going to hit up here. So I have to decide if I'm going to cut this or make this a sliding door or what. More than likely I'll cut it. See the beam up here? When it opens out, see the doors here, it'll open out and hit this beam. And that's what I was running into on the other side. So I had thought of making sliding doors. I even got washers and stuff to make little wheels on the bottom. And then after looking at the situation, I'm like, you know what? That's just going to add complication because I got to make tracks on the floor and all sorts of other weird stuff. So we're just going to have swinging normal hinge doors and get it over with. The plan now is just to try to wrap this building up. It's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. Work's just been keeping me super busy, so my time to come out here and work on this has been very, very limited. I need to basically finish up the doors, close out these holes, and the interior is pretty much done. Just need to kind of bug-proof it. And of course, this other door is going to be kind of a pain to deal with, this big door. Once that's done, I think for the most part it'll be like 90% done. And then it's just a matter of sealing it, making sure all the little tiny cracks, little holes like this corner here are all sealed up. And then I'll have to do a little test and sleep out here at night and see if the bugs come in. Also come out here during a bad rainstorm to see how well the place holds up. I think there's some leaks, so I need to be out here to watch the leaks. That way I know where they're coming from, and that way I can seal up the leaks. So that's where we're at right now in the current build. I am going to go ahead and finish installing this door. Then I might work a little bit more on the patio area here by leveling off the support beams, the support framing. I haven't decided yet. I'm probably going to end up using salvage wood that I can dig up and find to do the patio because I don't want to spend any more money. This is becoming kind of a money pit. And I need to save money to try to get an apartment or something, because being married and not being able to spend time with your wife, at your own place or something like that is really hard on us. It's like my wife is working all the time too now, so we're both trying to save money to see if we can get enough to try to get an apartment. It's just going to take some time. Anyhow, until next time, everybody, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I hope you're all staying safe, staying warm. Take care, everyone. God bless you all.